Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with, I almost said Brian Galkes. I've been talking about him so much this morning on that other live I was on.
Yeah.
Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily.
Brian Galkes a good guy. So
Hey, he's a pain in the ass, but we'll just move on.
Yeah, so am I. So
you guys all have your moments.
We shine bright once in a while.
All right, I'm going to go first because we only have PCE today, which is the personal consumption expenditures, which we all know is Fed's favorite gauge of inflation. It rose 0.1% in May and 2.3% year over year, which was in line with market expectations. However, the core rate, which strips out food and energy costs, which is the Fed's main focus, rose 0.2 on a rounded basis, which I think they rounded up means, which is hotter than the 1/10 expected. Taking out 2 decimal points, it was actually 1.18%.
Wow.
Yeah, which is not a bad number. Annualizing the monthly rate gives you a figure just about Fed's target rate of 2%. But the problem was an upward revision in April, and the year over year figure increased to 2.7%, which was hotter than the 2.6 expected. So, of course, it's messing up the bond market and the mortgage-backed securities, which is the rates. 10 years up about 3 basis points, 4.27.
I don't know.
No, it was just here. It just rolls. There we go. 4.27, which is up 3 basis points, which is not a major deal. We've been down some, and rates have been improving over the last week, so we can give a little bit back.
Yep,
no big deal. Next week is what is always
July.
That week? It's Jobs Week. That is correct.
Yeah.
Tuesday is JOLTS, and Powell's going to talk, and so maybe he shouldn't. Wednesday, mortgage applications and ADP employment report. Thursday's BLS jobs report, initial jobless claims. Friday, the market is closed because 4th of July.
Gonna be the 4th of July.
All right, that's all I have for today.
Good. Well, it's not horrible.
Ouch.
It's what today? Was I too loud?
No, you're like that wasn't horrible.
Well, it wasn't great. I mean, but it wasn't.
What I said, how I came across wasn't great. That's just rude.
What you said was the truth. So if we look at state numbers for the week ending in June 21st, that would be last week.
You're not going to show them? I guess not. You're not like sharing other people.
Yeah, I guess I could share them.
It's too late.
For some reason, I was thinking I was on radio. And we don't show them on radio, but we can show them right here.
The problem is you're lost, huh?
No, I lost. I just got found. Ooh, 801 new listings per day.
Closed sales are down.
Yeah. Closed sales are
down. That's the only thing we care about because that's what we get paid off.
Exactly. 533 pending sales. That's down a little bit too.
Yes, it is.
And so realtors, this is what they did. You can see fewer entered escrow. But a lot of people, 1 in 3 and 200. I'm just making up numbers.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Went into escrow, listed a property. So the listings are going to help create more of these closed sales. And then negativity, and some positivity that the listings will be up.
Yeah, well, that's the same. It's almost like last week. Exactly the same. 1 in 4 sales are going to be up.
Yeah.
1 in 10 prices will be up. But I know we're going to get more listings.
Exactly. We're going to bank on that today.
Can't be worse than what we have, so they have to be coming.
Nowhere to go but up.
That's right. Almost like Rotary.
So, yeah, exactly. Well, I took it to the bottom. I took it as close to the bottom as I could.
And I can give you different names of different past presidents who took it really to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I always tell people, as long as you're above this person, you're doing wonderfully.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one standing on the shoulders of the guy on the bottom is not commendable.
Well, it keeps your head above water.
That's true.
That's also important, right?
Very, very true. So we got a interesting show this weekend. Yes,
do we?
I think it was.
You think it's going to be?
It's going to be. We're going to talk about everything.
Real estate.
Yes.
Shocking.
And some politics we'll throw in there too.
Just a sprinkle of it.
We didn't get
not too much. Kind of like salting your steak. You don't want too much salt on that when you're cooking it.
Exactly. But a lot of pepper.
Too salty.
Pepper.
Actually, I use this stuff Marcia got from her family in Hawaii.
Yeah.
They call it Timsing salt, and I just started putting it on the steaks, and it's like the best.
Really?
So, yeah.
Timsing.
That's their last name.
Oh,
yeah.
Timsing salt.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what makes it so special.
Salt.
It's salt. That's a great picture on that screen.
What's the picture?
This one with the fog.
You keep looking at your computer.
Yeah, I do. I know. I shiny objects get me.
All right.
So,
U.S. housing construction, we talked about this yesterday, is dead, according to this article that the builders are like, we're not going to build anything. I was talking to John Anderson last night at your event, your last final pint with the president, and he was talking about how the permits had just dried up.
Yeah.
And they're not doing anything. And people places though are putting in the infrastructure in where the lots are going to be, and they're working on that, but they're not working on any houses.
So roads and sidewalks and sewers and stuff like that, but not doing any
building.
Wow.
Well, that's just because they got to keep them. You got to keep them busy, otherwise they're going to go find a job somewhere else, and then when you need them, you're not going to have them.
Yeah, and especially skilled labor.
Correct.
There's not a lot of it.
There's a bunch of unskilled labor.
There's a bunch of deadbeats out there. God, that's one of the reasons why I got out of the painting business. Got tired of hiring drunks and alcoholics and drug users. Well, yeah, I'm a painter. Yeah, I know. They go hand in hand.
Yeah, well, don't they ever? God. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I guess that would be one of your biggest headaches, how to get rid of them.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
So,
all right. That's pretty much it. We might as well beat a drum doing to nothing. So. Yeah.
Well, we talked for a few minutes.
I know we got some good information out there. It basically stop listening to us and just go buy a house. Basically, what we're saying.
Absolutely. This is we're going to say it again. 3 years in a row now. This is the best time to buy.
Well, the question is, when is the best time to buy? 10 years ago or today? That's our statement.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
You have to move forward. You have to get the house. The prices are where they are now. I still have a feeling that in a couple of weeks it's going to take off. I could be wrong.
You're thinking,
or I could be wrong.
You heard it here first.
Is there a song?
Or I could be wrong.
Was there a song like that?
Probably
like the Clash or the Kinks or something.
No, that Clash was "Should I Stay or Should I Go?"
Oh, okay. Should I be wrong or should I be right? All right. So, yeah, I mean, I have a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong.
Yeah. I like those odds.
Yeah. I have a feeling because we're so close on the big, beautiful, ugly bill or whatever you want to call it, and the tariff, the wars, everything else is finally coming to a thing. There's like a date that the tariffs, they have to finalize a few things before it goes to 25%. So I just think there's going to be a final push. And
did you hear Hegstead light up the mainstream media yesterday? I thought that was awesome.
Well, he's trying to protect his troops, which has not been done before by a person in that position.
No, usually they just get up there and act like they're a big thing.
Well, please, it's going to come off wrong, but they just piss all over the military.
Yep.
Instead of doing and that's why I like having an actual person like him there.
Yeah,
because he's been through
boots on the ground.
Correct. All right, I'm gonna go before I get into trouble.
Okay, let's make it a great Friday, guys. Go out there, sell 1, 2, 3, 6 homes. That would be sweet.
If you've got nothing else to do, you can listen to us on Saturday at 12 noon or Sunday at 3 p.m. on KFIV 1360, or wait till Monday when it goes to the podcast.
Anywhere you get your favorite podcasts.
You left that ad out.
Yeah. No. Behind the preposition.
All right. Make it a great day.
Make it a great day.
Bye.
Bye.